It was. That's right. I was next door neighbors.
That's
Keep
kind of
joking,
what
Max.
happens.
Max circles back to the same stories. I love it. It is the best thing in the history of
I didn't get
stories.
drafted first or second in any major sport.
Oh,
I have about a half dozen stories. I recycle them. That's what I do.
Well, speaking of recycling something, the Warriors are not going to be recycling their general manager and Bob Myers. Now go ahead, Max.
So for the first time, no, you're right. The president, general manager, Bob Myers, was offered an extension, turns it down, right? So for the first time, the Warriors lose, even the way they went out against the Lakers and they were favored to win. Like, okay, as long as Steph and Dre are still there, and you still got the dynasty, right? They'll probably win another championship. But then people started floating that, what if Draymond opts out? I thought, because to me it reduces down those two, Steph and Dre, right?
To go where?
Lakers.
For how much?
I don't know. We'll see.
We need to have a price on
But
it.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know
I got 3 years 60 for him, Jay.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, you're doing 3 years 60 for Dre?
Well, it's not that that's what I'm doing. He can pick up 27, right?
Y'all need shooters.
But before we get to where Dre might go, guys.
We need players, Jay. We need players.
Key, are you telling me
he's a
right now
player.
you are openly campaigning for Draymond Green to become a Laker?
Yeah, good addition.
For 3 years for $60 million.
Well, I'm okay. So, Jay, what I'm doing is I am.
No, I'm not doing that.
So what I'm doing, Jay, is I'm following the tea leaves.
I know what you're doing. Yeah, I hear you. Go ahead.
Something tells me it smells like Dre to L.A. on an opt-out and gets a 3-year extension. LeBron James has a player opt-in, correct?
Yes,
Jay?
he has.
So that means he's got 2 years. And
Well, he has one year and then an opt-out. Yeah.
Yeah, opt-in or opt-out, whatever you want to call it. So I call it 2 years.
Okay.
Because he ain't opting out. He's
Who
going
wouldn't
to
want to add a high IQ, excellent defensive, ball-handling forward who can do everything except shoot? Like, he's good.
Because he's
And
another
one of the
version
things that
LeBron.
we need, one of the things we
Also
need,
runs the
Jay, I
second
think
unit.
on our team, just watching us against your Nuggets, is that we need some hot sauce. And he brings the hot sauce, right?
He does bring the attitude.
Hey,
That could be
before we
fair.
get
Brings
to
that-
but
he
wait,
brings-
guys, let's back up for a second because before we even get to Draymond on the Lakers, without Bob Myers there, who's one of the architects of this whole thing, maybe the chief architect, because they could have a payroll that approaches $500 million, and which is very hard with the new CBA, right? They have to make decisions not only on Draymond has a decision to make, but Klay Thompson. So is this the end of the dynasty? For the first time with Bob Myers out, I'm thinking, oh, wait a minute.
No.
No? You say no, Jay?
No, this is the last dance coming up, boys. This is the last year. You got Draymond, who will probably opt in, if he gets a 3-year, $60 million contract. Wow, okay, then take it. I don't think that's what the market's going to give him.
Really?
Yes, really.
With this new...
He's going to have a 1-year, $27 million
though, Jay,
deal that he can opt into.
Yo, doesn't that sound low to you, Key?
But Jay, remember,
Low to me.
remember, this is not the typical marketplace that we're talking about for him, right? We're talking about a special situation. We're talking about a love affair. We're talking about a friendship. And if you followed the NBA as well as you have over the years and you turn your clock back, guys like Draymond are important to guys like LeBron. If Tristan Thompson could be a part of an important – no, I'm being serious. If you could –
You're being serious, but it's laughable at the same time. I hear what you're saying.
Well, wait, I'm gonna go- I was
friend
gonna
has
go
a bar
through a
mitzvah,
couple of-
Draymond takes a week off to go. I mean, come on.
If I could go through a couple of them for you, Dre, Tristan Thompson, Caldwell Pope. Okay, I'm just giving you those two.
KCP was balling.
No. I'm talking about the setup to get him to the Lakers. It was a setup to get him to the Lakers. That's all I'm saying. It wasn't like the Lakers said, we got to have him. It was one of those, set it up now, and then we can go get what we need to get. That's all I'm saying.
I just don't know if you're Dre why you don't do one more year. You opt in for the $27 million deal.
Because you might not get the 30, what would the number be? The 43. You might not get the 43 you might not get the 43 million in 24 and 25.
But also, because the Bob Myers move, Jay, suggests
I
to
can
me
explain
maybe
to you, Jay.
Okay.
the thing is starting to to wind down.
I
So
agree.
Dre might
That's
look
why
and
I
go,
said so.
oh, wait a minute. They're not going to want to pay Clay. Something's going to happen. You know what? Now might be the time for me also.
So
Okay.
when you do, unless my math is off, Jay, is it off 27 and 43?
Where did you get 43 from?
To get up
Because
to,
you
no,
get-
that would be 70.
So my math is off. Wait a
Yeah.
minute.
33.
33. I don't know
Yeah.
why I said 43.
Yeah.
33. Because he probably doesn't get the 33 million. He probably doesn't get the 33 million in 24 and 25. So take it now if it's available to you.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I'm saying.
Okay. All right.
But look.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I have a lot to say about this. We should probably.
No, we can. Yeah, we'll carry it
Yeah,
over. It's
okay.
fine. I'm good.
You guys start.
By
We
the
start
way-
an open campaign for Draymond Green to the Lakers.
No, we're not.
I want to know how Laker fans feel about that.
888
actually.
say ESPN. Tomorrow at 7 a.m., we're going to be joined by one of the very few Duke players to actually win an NBA title.
43. Wait.
Yeah, whatever. 33, 40.